All right. Well, welcome, parents. Um, you are watching right now the info session about our summer classes. And my name is Anna Margolis. I'm the founder of Engaging Math Circles. I started this program for my own kids when they were little, and now they are growing up, and your kids are joining. So we are very happy to be able to teach a lot of kids and share our passion of math with them and with you as well through them. I have Andy with me here. Andy, just say
Hello.
hi.
Hi, I'm
Uh,
Andy.
Andy is our curriculum designer. Usually in a session that we lead live, we also have our school director, Miss Stephanie, and today we're just recording for those who missed it, so two of us. Um, This is a small agenda of what we're gonna do today, um, but we can skip it and we can just talk. So normally in our classes, we always start from breaking the ice with the kids. Some riddle, some type of thinking problem. That's not necessarily about adding or subtracting numbers, which is the base of math operation. So here I'll ask you a question and I'll leave it without answer. So write to us if you figure it out. What do you think? Which direction is this bus going? We really want to show everyone that thinking is fun, and that's what is the engaging element in our philosophy. I'll give you a clue. If you want to figure out where this path is going, you should think how you enter it, and also perhaps in which country you live right now.
Mm.
We are everywhere. Okay. Well, our core philosophy is that we believe that math is beautiful and it is for everybody. Really, the level of math that we need to know in our up to high school years, elementary through high school years, is the uh, right for any student. Some students will be faster, some students will be slower, and even the competition math problems that are considered out of school program, I believe, or we believe, are there, excellent to teach us how to think and and be challenged and go through non-standard situations and problem solve and figure things out. So not everything has to be obvious, and that's the beauty of it. Our teachers are your friends. They are thinking with you. They're asking questions same as you or your kids. Their role is to guide. And they are learning too because your kids or our kids have ideas on their own, have non-standard different ways to solve the same problems, and we don't want to spoil it. So this is the engaging part in our philosophy. We talk to them, we solve problems through conversations, we let them think, we hear what they want to say, and we let them make the mistakes so we can also learn from those mistakes. Because when you make a mistake, you actually learn more than when you just know it already, obviously. So, and this is how our kids actually build confidence because mistakes are allowed. That's a normal part of learning process. They're there to create and talk and hear other kids. They're there to try and develop theories and test them. And they're there to try and solve problems that are non-trivial. That's how we know that even hard things we can overcome, just given time and help in peer communication or collaboration. And this way, learning is fun because you're not alone. You're doing it together with peers. Your teacher is your friend, and you're solving things that are interesting. How do we achieve all that? Well, we do make sure every kid speaks, and for that, we have small classes. We pose our problems as questions, as something for them to explore and poke at. Uh, and we really, really encourage everything that can come out of their mind and creativity. Um, and that's what makes them the owners of this learning process. Of course, we also play. As you've seen, we throw riddles and fun problems at them, beginning of class, middle of class, end of class, and that makes the interaction a bit more fun and gamified for the kids. Um, Now, this slide is something that I want to share with everyone, teachers and parents, because we're kind of the same. When you are a parent, you're still teaching your kids a lot. Even when you're sending them to us to learn math, you are helping with with homework at home. And well, when I started thinking of teaching my kids as a parent or as a teacher, I read this book by Julia Gippen-Reiter, a psychologist, about learning outcomes or how we learn and how to make learning interesting. And this was the beginning of the book. Um, and these are the list of things of what we want for our kids from learning, right? I want them to know what they learn. I want them to have skills and master some topics. I want them to learn how to learn, and I want them to like the subject they're learning. I want them to like themselves and know they're good at what they're learning and they can learn it. And I want them to like me because I am teaching them or I am their parents and I'm talking about things with them. And in essence, I just read this list top to bottom, but the real importance, and this is what we believe, is upside down, um, down up, right? In the other order.
Right.
So first, we want the kids to be friends with us and love us and want to talk to us, and that's why we choose our teachers with the best charisma we can find, the ones that love kids, love math, and know how to make them talk to you. Um, then they will like us. They will like themselves. We will help them build this confidence and self-image of they're capable to problem solve. Nothing is too hard when you are together. And then they will like the subject, and then they will willingly learn how to learn, and they will get the knowledge and the skills. They have just no choice after all that. So that's
Mhm.
our core system of beliefs. And well, why mass in the summer? Maybe since we are just two of us, and I feel weird talking by
Yeah.
myself, and you want to tell us.
Why math in the summer? Well, it helps keep your skills fresh. A lot of students come back in the fall and they've forgotten everything they learned from the previous year. So keeping those skills fresh, discovering some new concepts or ways of thinking can also be helpful, especially with our problem solving competition course. And developing some creativity, a deeper thinking, uh, ways of thinking and approaching problems differently through our creative boost math. And they can also meet some new friends, learn from others that may not be in their exact grade in school. Uh, so some people are joining us from a lower grade, but their math is advanced. So it would be good to have somebody to grow with, have some challenges you can overcome without the pressure of being in school and having a test afterwards. So you are here then for our summer program. This is our summer info session, but we do have other things. We have an academic year program that parallels school. We have a competition team practice that lets you prepare for Noetic and Kangaroo and some other competitions maybe in the future. And we have special events like in-person quests, and we can even, which are our way of doing a interactive escape room with families uh, without having the room to trap you in for those who might be claustrophobic. Uh, and then we do one-on-ones as well if you need it. It's usually our last resort, but we do offer it if you need it. So for our summer program, we have two major programs. We have Boost and Competition. Boost is the fun one, and Competition is the more serious one, uh, where and we'll get into more details on those as we go. So here's the schedule for those. For grades 1 and 2, I'll be talking about what's on the bottom and then flipping to grades 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's no rush, but take a screenshot if you need to, if you're watching this now, for grades 1 and 2. So our dates for summer, we run our program through June 22nd until August 9th. Well, we have a group limit of 6, so 6 students to 1 teacher. The cost for fun, or if you see fun, it's Boost. The cost for the fun is $280 for 7 weeks, or $350 for the competition. And that's because fun is 1 hour, but competition is 1.5 hours. When you're looking at these times right now, up above, all of them are in PST or UTC -8. Okay, so back to what is Boost versus competition. So Boost is a way to boost your interest, boost your engagement with math, boost your skill set by practicing things over the summer without losing those skills. And competition is more of a problem solving class where you're going to look at different ways to approach problems. You'll be introduced to novel problems you might not have seen before and how you could solve those.
Yeah. These are actual problems from past competitions for children, like Math Kangaroo, Noetic, Moems, all types of international math Olympiad.
Exactly.
And we are working through them in a way we work in our classes, but with less game, more targeted practice at different problems to cover as many as possible.
Exactly. So, what does a typical class for these look like? They warm up for 5 minutes, give you a few moments to join in case you're running a little late or something. Then we do a homework check. Well, there's no homework in summer. We just leave them a problem they can do optionally. So we will solve that with them or take it up with the others when they all get there. So that's one problem a week that we send home as an option. Then the lesson, if you're in Boost, is about 30 minutes, 55 minutes if you're in the competition side, with a break in the middle for those competition goers. It's about 5 to 10 minutes in the middle. We will do different things, practice new things, and apply them. And then we usually wind down with something that's a little different from what they were doing. So fun math, this is from Boost math from grade 1 and 2. This is competition math. This is the kind of warm up you might see in a competition slide. It's still got a fun theme with the aliens, but it's a more serious activity trying to find the magic square style solution. This one in particular is from grades 1 and 2. And then this one here, so we're just doing some sample ones here so you can, pause and or rewind and just try to solve them on your own if you want. So this one here is of a competition slide in the middle of the class. So a more competition framed question and where we might discuss more how to solve it with the group. And then for Boost Math, this one's from Boost 3 and 4 in our Oceans Week. This is an example of an introductory activity for grades 3 and 4 where they're practicing their multiplication and division by figuring out which flipper is fibbing. One of these seals is lying, so we called this game Flipper Fibber. And then they do some more fun activities, something like a fun math story, which is like Mad Libs, if you've ever read those books, where you're filling in the blanks without knowing what it's going to go towards. And then you have a story that you have to figure out. But ours are math libs, so there's usually a math problem to solve in the middle before you can unlock the rest of the story. So some of those are our activities there. Here's some more quick examples. Again, pause and take a screenshot if you want to solve it yourself. We've got some grade 5, 6 competition slides here. Some grade 5, 6 fun math from our Oceans Week. So they have different themes in here. Awesome. Take it away, Anna.
Yeah. Aloha. Okay. So we also offer some non-mainstream classes. So usually in the summer, we believe that, well, kids do need a break, no homework, and let's either or both boost their, like, make sure they don't forget their arithmetics, do games and puzzles with it, problem solve in non-standard way, which you don't get to do a lot in school or during the school year, even in our program, because we're teaching the why and how behind the heavy mass and artillery. But parents have requested special classes to perhaps catch up on skills and or skip over a grade during the summer. And those we call intensive classes. We only open those on demand. So right now we have 2 Circle 3, which is grade 3 intensive, opened by request of our students, and we're looking for another 2 kids to join that group so we can open it. This intensive will meet for 7 weeks, 3 days a week. There are details here down, and we will announce the schedule when we have gathered the kids together. And it will cover the whole program of 3rd grade in just the summer, in just those 7 weeks. So it is intensive with homework. And then we are opening a Circle 6 intensive again because some kids are requesting it. And same story, 7 weeks, 3 times a week, 1 hour and a half classes, gonna cover all material of Circle 6, which is the right class just before pre-algebra. After Circle 6, if you finish this, you can start pre-algebra with us. So if this is something that you're and your kid are up for, it's possible. It's a bit strenuous, but summer is long and we have time. If this is your goal, it's possible to jump over a grade in the summer. Other 2 types of non-standard classes that we hold during the summer is the PSAT and SAT preparation. We just started this year. Again, our kids are growing up and their friends are coming in, and we have requests to prepare for those tests. And both of them are running throughout the year and throughout the summer separately. Again, it's number based. So when you request a class, you join an existing one. Even if the schedule doesn't work, we are a school that is flexible. We can open a group in your convenient schedule, by the way, for any type of class, even the summer ones, as long as we find 2 friends to start with. So very little. You and bring a friend, and we open your own class at your own time, at your own request. So PSAT and SAT is one type of test. Then we have AMC 8 and AMC 10. We have been preparing for these competitions with a select amount of our students during the year, and now as well during the summer. These are already quite serious competitions. They are held at schools, and they have ranking. So AMC 8 is for middle schoolers, 7th and 8th grades, AMC 10, 9 and 10 grade students, when usually those competitions are targeted by students who want to have records of competing in serious math competitions and perhaps go to their school competition team, national competition team, international competition team, um, and be this aspiring mathematician that likes to do math as a sport, compete and solve hard problems under time limit pressure and so on. So these are a great way to get records for college admissions, and if this is the way of your child, if they are really loving math and want to go for this type of high performing. So the details are here and on our website as well. With this video, we will send all the links or the slides so that you can go through them and review the details. Did I miss anything?
No, I think you got it. Frequently asked questions. So you can find this also, I believe, partially on our website, but we like to do some of these to just nip any major questions you have in the bud. So if your child is already doing well at school, what do we recommend? For the summer, we recommend a competition math at their grade level. And if they're really good at math, like they got 80s, 90s in class, and they want a challenge, they could potentially jump up to a higher level in fun math as well.
Which is the boost, which is now called the
Which is
boost.
the
So fun
yes.
math, yeah.
For those students who are potentially struggling in school or lacking motivation in math class, how can our program help? We recommend the boost for them, the fun math. We want them to have an appreciation for learning. And so that is what Boost focuses on more, is just getting them into it, using that emotional ladder that Anna was talking about earlier, to connect with them first at their level, where they're at. And we can always go up or down a grade level based on that, including competition math. We might just go down a level for that so they have the confidence to solve it. Is there homework? Yes, but no. It's not mandatory. You get that optional take home. Can you attend a different time slot or change slots halfway through the summer? Absolutely. Just let us know. As long as we have the ability to move and you've committed for the whole summer, we can fit you in, no problem. Do you have to attend all 7 weeks? Again, no. If you can only attend 4 weeks because of vacation, you just contact us with at least 24 hours notice, and we can adjust your bill and you can attend a different class instead. If you are only signed up for one of Boost or competition, we can also have you attend one of the other ones instead, as long as it's just once or twice. We don't want you to pay for the Boost and come to the longer competition ones only. Okay, so what is that big difference? We went over that earlier, but you can stop, take a screenshot if you like for this question. And if your student is accelerated by more than one grade level, or you're not sure what grade level to register in, we're asking you to register for what math level they're going into in the fall. So if they're in grade 4 right now, doing grade 4 math at this time in April, then they'll be going into grade 5. So go into the grade 5 and 6 boost or competition. So that's our recommendation. If your student is advanced, they're in grade 3, but they're doing grade 6 homework, then send them to the grade 7. Add one to their current level that they're doing in school for math. And that is all. If you have any other questions, feel free to email us at info@engagingmathcircles.com. Thank you for watching the video, and we hope you learned what you needed to learn. We'll always help you in the email. Again, that's info@engagingmathcircles.com.